What's up, players? Okay, let's just...
There you go.
What's up, players? Hi, hello. Good to see you. We're going to talk college football and college football alone today, and it is just me. It is quick picks, and we will discuss the card for this weekend. So starting tonight, I need y'all to talk me out of some things because I look at Florida State Duke, and I fucking love Florida State. I adore it. Is that crazy?
I don't think it's crazy.
There's nothing sexy or good about Duke, even though you get fooled by the 5-1 record. I like Florida State there. I nothing Oregon and Purdue. I nothing that, and I kind of nothing Oklahoma State BYU. Although I am a little worried. I'm a little worried that the other shoe is going to drop on BYU at any moment. I don't think they're undefeated. I think they're a solid team. I don't think they're an overly good team, and I think the record's a little bit of a sham.
Ooh.
They'll still be good. They'll be 10-2, 9-3, but I don't think this is the best team in the Big 12 like their record would indicate. I also like Nevada to beat Fresno at home. I like Nevada moneyline tonight. So if we're going to do an official pick for me, Nevada moneyline.
Nevada's your pick tonight?
Nevada moneyline is my pick. I like that one because Fresno's just no great shakes at all, and I don't think they belong as a favorite on anybody's on the road. Anyway, looking at tomorrow, I'm just going to go conference by conference just to pull out what you guys want to talk about. So I'm going to start in the SEC because that's where my knowledge base is the strongest. Auburn, Mizzou, I got nothing. I think South Carolina is winning at Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma is a dreadful team. I think they have pretended long enough. They were ranked for way too long. This team is fucking awful. They don't do anything well. And they'll say, oh, we have good defense. No, you don't. You don't have a good defense. Tennessee got bored and basically started running the ball every play. They still beat the shit out of you, and you beat Auburn on a pick six. Auburn outgained you about 250 yards. The defense is not good. I think South Carolina walks in and beats Oklahoma in Norman tomorrow. Alabama, Tennessee, I go back and forth. Two desperate teams. If I had to bet it, I would probably bet Tennessee being the home team, but I'm not confident in it. LSU, Arkansas. Arkansas is beating LSU at home. LSU coming off a gigantic, emotional win against Ole Miss last week where they got outplayed for 3.5 quarters, somehow hung around long enough to steal that game. They're at a good – Arkansas is pretty good. Arkansas's got 3 losses. I believe those 3 losses are to A&M by 4 points. They got 2 losses. I'm sorry. They lost to A&M 21-17. They could have won that game. They lost to Oklahoma State on the road. Oklahoma State's not good, but Arkansas had to have a historic – giveaway to lose that game, and they've beaten Tennessee at home already. This is a pretty solid team. LSU coming off the emotional win last week. I think Arkansas beats them at home. Vanderbilt, Ball State, nothing. Georgia, Texas, the biggest game of the week. If you made me bet this game, I would bet Georgia +5. I think Texas is getting I would have them number 1, but they're getting this credit as being way above everybody where they really haven't earned that. They beat a bad Michigan team without a quarterback. They beat a bad Oklahoma team without a quarterback. This will be far and away the best quarterback they played. So if I had to bet it, I'd bet Georgia +5. And then Kentucky, Florida, I don't know much about that. I guess maybe.
Does Texas beating the shit out of Georgia put them firmly in a tier above everybody else?
Oh, yeah. I think that would. That would be their first – to me, that's their first good win. They don't have a good win yet. Okay. And everybody says, well, this team hasn't beat that team hasn't beat – Texas just hasn't had to beat anybody yet, and that's fine because against teams they've been better than, they've handled business. There's no questions about them from that standpoint. I don't think they're fake. I just don't think their resume has made, or their schedule has made them answer the call in a spot like this. This is far and away the biggest and toughest spot they faced, and it's not close at all. The Big 12, I'm just I accidentally brought up the Big Sky, and I'm just not I'm not Blutman. Looking through this, Arizona State, Cincinnati, I'm not really keen on. Houston, Kansas, huge line movement towards Houston. I don't really love that. Colorado's +2.5 against Arizona. I feel like Colorado +2.5 is kind of a bargain there. Arizona's not that good. Colorado's going to really challenge you. Maybe that's a stay away spot. Baylor +5.5 against Texas Tech. Iowa State -13.5 against UCF. I kind of love Iowa State there. Kansas State, West Virginia. Kansas State's -3, and then TCU is +3.5 against Utah. Utah, Cam Rising is over for the season, so you got to wonder if TCU's got any nuts, anything left in the tank they could go in there and win that game. Trying to find a couple more plays that I actually have, because I do have Nevada tonight. I do love South Carolina. I do love Arkansas. I love North Texas plus 11.5 against Memphis tomorrow. Love it. I love it. Like, I don't think Memphis is 11.5 points better than North Texas. North Texas is pretty good. Let's see. Go to the Big Ten, see if I miss anything. Oregon, Purdue, stay away. Indiana, Nebraska, not playing it. I lean Nebraska. I think the others, BYU and Indiana, are two other shoe teams where the other shoe's dropping soon. You just don't want to be holding the bag when it happens. UCLA plus 5 against Rutgers. Rutgers seems to be going in the tank a little bit. That might be a good chance to take advantage of them. Wisconsin minus 8 against Northwestern. I got nothing. Michigan minus 4 against Illinois. Got nothing. Can't even bet it here. USC minus 7.5 against Maryland. Iowa minus 6 against Michigan State. Kind of lean Michigan State on that one. Is there one more conference? There's a lot of more conferences.
ACC.
But, FSU, Duke, no. Miami, Louisville. That's I'm staying away, but that's another spot. Like, that's danger time for Miami.
Are you a Miami truther or no?
Truther being what?
Like that they're playoff title contender, the whole thing?
I think they're not a title contender.
Okay.
They're a playoff contender. They can go to the playoff. They're not good enough to win the title.
Okay.
I would say in this country right now, to survive a regular season and then a 12-team playoff, which means you're going to have to be at your best 4 times in a row at the end of the season, as opposed to just 2. To survive that, I think there are, I'm going to name them all right now, the teams that can win the national title. Texas can do it. Oregon can do it. Ohio State can do it. As for now, I'll say Georgia, but I'm not sure they can do it. I'm not sure they have the weapons. Am I missing somebody? It feels like instead, okay, if I go Texas, Oregon, Ohio State, and if you put a gun to my head, so you have to name the next team.
Is it the Knits?
It's the Nets. Yeah.
Wow.
I think it is. I think because look at the SEC. I'm a little down on the SEC right now. Alabama's defense is soft as fucking paper. I know Milroe's okay and the offense can score points. Ryan Williams, that defense is fucking soft. LSU's not very good. They've got 1 loss. A&M got 1 loss. I don't think they're that good. They got quarterback issues. Ole Miss already has 2 losses. Missouri got the shit beat out of them by A&M. Like, where in the SEC is the second contender really? Because Georgia outside of a second half against Alabama just has never really second half against Clemson, second half against Alabama. Georgia hasn't looked all that great. Georgia looked bad against Kentucky. Georgia looked bad, not great against Auburn. Like, I don't know that Georgia has it. I don't know that Alabama has it. I don't know that Tennessee has it. And then, so that leaves the 3 Big Ten teams to me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw another one in there.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna throw another one in there. My 5 contenders to win the national title.
So right now you have Texas,
Ohio State, Oregon.
Okay.
Draw a line under them.
Sure.
Because I think they're just slam dunk title contenders.
Okay.
Who did I pencil in there? Penn State.
At your 4.
I got them penciled in. The others are in Penn. I got Penn State and pencil. Clemson.
I was gonna say
Clemson's like when they lost. If you remember that Georgia game, it was tied at the half, or they were down 3 at the half, and it was a nip and tuck fight. And then they just let it slip away, and they just got down. They just kind of quit. They laid down. Georgia took off on them. They've been offensively. Klubnik has been a fucking monster. They've been offensively very, very good. I think they're more talented than Miami. I think they're better than Miami. I think they're going 11-1. I think they're winning the ACC, and that's going to put them in a top 4 seed. Like, I would go Texas, Oregon, Ohio State, and then I'd go Penn State and Clemson before I'd go another SEC team.
Wow.
I really would.
So you put Clemson over the Bamas.
I put Clemson over Alabama.
Wow.
Because I don't think Clemson has to survive much more. I think they're going to pretty much cruise to 11-1, and then they got a conference title game to get into the playoff. Alabama's got to survive a trip to 10. If Alabama loses tomorrow, it might be over. And they got Missouri later. They got a trip to Baton Rouge later. Like, they got a conference championship game later if they were to get to it. Like, Alabama is in some serious, serious trouble. Tennessee is in serious trouble. Georgia is in serious trouble. Ole Miss is already out probably. all these SEC contenders that everybody loved. Remember, I think in week 3, 5 of the top 6 teams were from the SEC. Mm-hmm. That was bullshit. That was complete bullshit.
So Clemson has like one tough game left.
I
guess 2, technically speaking.
Louisville? Who is it?
It's Tech on the road and Pittsburgh on the road are my 2
Tech on the road
games that I would say are tough for Clemson.
Yeah, I mean Pitt's undefeated,
right.
and Tech has seems like Tech has kind of righted the ship a little bit.
And UVA at home this Saturday.
Not really considering that one for this exercise.
3 tough games,
and then of course the ACC title game, which will be Miami, or although the ACC might be headed towards a mess.
Usually is.
Well, I mean, Clemson doesn't play SMU. Clemson doesn't play Miami. Miami doesn't play SMU. All 3 of those teams could go undefeated in the conference. Yep. All 3 of them could.
Yep.
They won't, but they could. And then you got, I don't know, the ACC is a little fascinating. Anyway, does the chat have a play?
Yeah, they're going to go Texas A&M minus 18.
No.
Against a certain team.
No. That's not the chat's play.
It is, actually.
Pick another one.
All right, another one was Purdue plus 30 against Oregon.
Okay, they can have that one.
Does that work for you?
They can have that one. I'm not just see the chat.
I don't think they were doing that maliciously.
No, they were. When we do again, whenever I show up, they want to be cute. They want to be like, let's do some actual gambling picks, not just be little bitches.
So hold on.
I'm not doing little bitch shit.
So Dataman is the guy that gave the pick out.
Well, Dataman can shut the fuck up.
He gave out the Purdue plus 30, and then he said, "Wait, hold on, can I get a play at any point during the weekend?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." He goes, "Okay, give me Texas A&M."
So he's out. Well, we're not using Dataman anymore.
Well, he was the Purdue guy, so we're
not using him anymore.
We'll do Purdue.
That's his last pick. You were banned from picking Dataman's pick for a week.
Listen to the boss. It's not my problem.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Did Shay and
we
Megan
have a whole last parlay? We haven't even.
Did Shay and Megan send in picks?
They did.
Mine is Nevada. Nevada. No, can I have Nevada money line?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Nevada money line.
Che has given us Golden State. He gave us minus 9.5, but it's minus 10 now, so that's what we're gonna go with. And then Megan is on the Volunteers plus 3, hosting Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, well.
And that pays out at plus 723.
723, so you'll find that out tomorrow. What is that, the 2:30 game, or is that the...
That is the 2:30 game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Craving French fries right now.
I haven't eaten all day. I'm excited. Hungry.
Excited about what?
To eat. You know, I have a question for you. I go to the grocery store. I pick up a 10-inch pumpkin pie at any chance I can, and I just eat it throughout the week. Is that crazy, or is that normal?
So... I was at the bar the other night. Being all cool, like I am.
As you are.
Woman gonna come up to me and she gonna say, "Brandon." I said, "Yeah, that's my name." She said, "Brandon, does pussy taste like pumpkin pie?" I said, "Don't ask me no damn question like that. I ain't never had no pumpkin pie. Kick it!" All right, let's go.